According to Article 2 of the Human Rights Act, which entitles everyone to all their rights and freedoms without any discrimination of any kind, on the basis of race, sex, religion, color, etc. However, in such places as the Middle East, people are being discriminated against due to various things. In Afghanistan, the Taliban and other armed groups target civilians and government officials through assassination, abductions, and bombings, which include suicide bombings. These groups are violating numerous human rights sections. According to the United Nations assistance missions in Afghanistan, the Taliban and other armed groups are responsible for 77% of the civilian deaths. Civilians are not safe anywhere in the country because these groups are putting explosives in mosques, markets, and other civilian areas. The civilians live in terror. No one should feel this way. They should not live in fear. These armed groups are not accepting of anybody that is not like them. They believe that their way is the right way. There is no room for acceptance or adaptability. They believe that their beliefs are the right beliefs and anything else is false to them. These groups are living in delusion. As a matter of fact, their perception of life is a complete delusion. They have tunnel vision and are ethnocentric. They believe that their ethnic group is superior to everyone else. These groups of people are living in a box. Moreover, Afghan journalists are abducted, beaten, or killed by government forces for doing the job. They shouldn't be discriminated against due to expressing their opinion. Roughly 80 journalists were attacked and 3 killed in the areas controlled by these terror groups last year. Journalists were prevented from reporting. They should not be abused or killed for doing their job. Furthermore, Afghan females suffer discrimination, domestic violence, forced marriages, and trafficking. According to the UN, 56% of all marriages happened when the bride was under the age of 16. Also, the Taliban target schools, students, mostly girls who prevent from going to school, and teachers. According to the Ministry of Education, 38% of children that were enrolled in schools were girls. This percent is crazy and should not be that low. It should be much higher. Everyone has the right to education. Females should just have the same right as males to get an education. Girls shouldn't be discriminated against due to their sex. Approximately 2,000 children were unable to go to school due to danger. Children should not feel scared to go to school. A school should be a safe learning environment. These armed groups have a male chauvinistic view. They see women as lesser than men. However, men and women should be exactly equal. For instance, a girl named Malala in Pakistan got shot for promoting women's rights by the Taliban in Pakistan. In Iran, ethnic minority communities, which include the Kurds and Turkmen, are victims of discrimination. People should not be discriminated against due to their ethnicity, because for one, you can't control your ethnicity, nor should be victims due to it. That's like discriminating someone due to the color of their hair. Also, the use of minority language in government offices and for teaching in schools is prohibited. This is discriminatory, based on language, and shouldn't happen. Everyone is entitled to different languages. They cannot control communication between people. Only the Persian language is allowed. Activists that fight for the rights of these minorities face threats, arrest, and imprisonment. Here, we have an International Human Rights Charter, Article 2, to protect every human being's right to not be discriminated against. Unfortunately, violations against this section are committed on a daily basis around the world, and because of it, people suffer immensely.